Oh, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the preview for Turffontein. We're on the Standside track Monday, the 16th of January. 8 race program. 12:30 is your first time, and 22 pentrometer 4 meter false rail from the 800 meter, from the 700 meter mark. Remember, Standside track, but small fields, except for a couple of them down the straight, which look like they're quite competitive. So let's have a look at this card, and as I say, the first race is 1160 maiden plate. Looks like an absolute two-horse race. Phantom of the Forest from the Joe Sommer operation, number one, gets Kamala. He rides well for this stable, and Mother of Pearl from the Inform Johan Janssen van Vuren stable, number 9. Well, both of these horses have had respiratory noises in their last couple of starts, and that is always a concern, but these trainers will be on top of that and probably have done all the necessary to get them through this race. Race 2, there's merit-rated handicap 2,000 meters. They're very interesting races because you get the 3-year-olds, Diesel and Dust, and Total Protection and Star Coin racing against the older horses. Now, the interesting horse is Star Coin here, number 5. Will he go the 2,000 meters? I think that's what Alec Laird's trying to find out as well. He probably looks like he's thinking that he might be a Derby horses, and as a result, try him over the 2,000 now, and then he'll probably go to Derby Trial in the Derby. And he does look like he's well rated here, 53 kilos. He gets 2 kilos from Total Protection. He's got the London News form between Pietro Manzano, but there was a particularly shallow field. There were only 6 runners, and he did a good job, ran well, but he might find it difficult to give the 2 kilos to Diesel, to Star Coin. Diesel and Dust, well, he's got to give a kilo to Total Protection. That looks part beyond him. And then the old horses, Express from the US, and the favourite Flashy Apache from the same yard. They've got to go well. Flashy Apache is in very good form. The yard also has Twin Turbo, which will probably be used as the pace in the race. Race 3, maiden plate, 1,400 meters. I'm going with number 9, Vitellius. A very good first run. Ran on extremely well, and looks like this is absolutely cherry ripe for Vitellius. If he just make a little improvement, he should be able to beat the dangers, which are Lord Nelson, 2 fair runs, and Marquez. They both ran behind Kane the Conqueror. That form's worked out extremely well, and should go well, the 2 of them. If you're looking for a roughie, the roughie might be Kenny Mambo from Diane Stenger's operation. Look for the big improvement there. Race 4, Pinnacle, fillies and mares that go 1,400 meters. Well, I make this a 2-cornered contest. I think that Under Your Spell's a class, and she's got to have a huge chance. And then the second best in the betting is Humdinger, who's perfectly course and distance suited. Gets Damela, everything in her favour, off a good draw from 3. Hollywood Bound, got very good form, always there or thereabouts. Queen of Shadows got 49.5 to carry. That might give her a say, where the 2 top weights have got 60 and 58. So she might be worth putting into all your play. Race 5, merit-rated handicap. They go 1,400 meters, and I'm going with number 11, Destiny of Souls. Improved last run, the 3-year-old, and I think that he's now coming to himself, and he looks particularly well in with the other 3-year-olds in this race. The Rule by Force gets 1.5 kilos from him, and so Ignatius gets 2 kilos from him. So you'd think that this horse has got to be very well in here, and I expect him to go extremely well if he's back to his best. The stable seems a bit patchy at the moment, so let's have a look and see how he goes. Pride and King, since moving to Joburg, Roy Magna's got 2 wins and 2 places out of him, and he seems like he might still be well handicapped. JP 2000 is a front runner and 4 kilos off his back. He might be difficult to peg back. Fast Love, Picture Perfect, both got chances in this type of race. So it's not cut and dried, but the favourite, Rule by Force, good win last time. Gavin Lorena sticks with him, but he's got to give the 1.5 kilos to Destiny of Souls, and that's what points me to Destiny of Souls. Race 6 is a 2,000 meter fillies and mares, and this is an impossible race. The two St. John Grey runners that have won, that's last year and Liverpool Legend, should fight it out. He's put in Auntie Pitty Pat off a low base. Muzieni gets the ride on it. It's a maiden. So maybe he believes that this filly really needs the ground. That was her best run, her last run, and can't find a maiden plate for her, so he's running her here. Whether she can beat this lot is with only the race will tell. Go Flitchity. Just won a maiden and then didn't run particularly well, but the Mellows back aboard it, so have a close look at that. Race 7, fillies and mares, 2,000 meters, and you've got 5 runners in this race now, 2 scratchings, the top 2, and as I say, anything can win it as well. One of these small races where everything seems to have a chance. So if we go through them, Franklin, she's improving. Matsuyama won on her last time she won over the 2,000 meters. Trump My Queen runs on really well, needs a pace, and Danielson will get her to settle, but will he get there in time? Only the race will tell. Dark Travel's got form. The horse that I really like is Mirren, and I think that this might be the key. She looks well in at the weights, this filly, and she's certainly at 2,000 meters, absolutely upper alley. I'd expect her to go very well here with Muzieni. Yeah, and as I say, at the weight, she's got a chance. Stunning Kitten also got a chance at the weights. They get a bit of weight from the top one, and that will give them both a chance here. I'm going to put in the whole lot. Race 8, merit rated 1160. I made this a 3-cornered contest. I like Timbavati River. He's drawn on the outside, and I think this is a perfect race for him. And he should go very, very well. Go back 3 runs. That was a good win over the distance. And Ryan Munger rides him well. The big danger is Power Ranger. If he gets a pace and Muzi can sit him just behind him and produce him at the right time, this horse will just about win. Muzi's ridden him 8 times for 1 win and 5 places. So he knows the horse and he gives him the right ride. This horse, where he's rated, he's got to be able to win a race like this. Giancarlo is a big outsider. Put him into your play, and you get bottom weight, but he's a course and distance 2 from 1, and that will give him a big chance, Giancarlo. His last run wasn't too bad over the 1,000, probably better over the 1,200, and Thackeray, Matthew gets a chance to ride him, so he comes into the race with some sort of chance. So, from me, James Goodman, the whole Interbet team, well, as you can see, it looks quite a patchy card, but there are opportunities. Have a great day, and I'll be back with you tomorrow.